What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Badwolf, coming to you live from the kitchen location. Not exactly a normal shoot. Just kind of a little something off the cuff today. So I imagine this, I just ate breakfast, so that's why I'm a little tired and, whatever. But I was just thinking, like, I know I make a lot of normal videos for you guys, and I don't really show you guys, I guess, like the little stuff. So here's just some of the stuff that I think about all the time. Okay, that like, you know what it is, like dealing with them totally hidden evil MFers. Okay, let's just get to it. So we're talking about food today. Now, this might not be one of the most popular videos I've ever made, but I just want to break down some of the stuff, just even in my normal everyday life in the kitchen. Okay, you can see my little plants in the background. I got a thing for plants, just is what it is. They keep the air fresh and keep you living. But okay, so even this last week, I learned that the human body produces a lot of cholesterol. Now, a lot of this goes out to anybody with cholesterol. Now, this is just my experiences because I had high cholesterol. Edge of having pre-diabetic. So I've been trying to cut down on my salts and intakes and all that kind of stuff, fats, all the stuff that we people of color like. So I'm just going to kind of break down a couple things for you guys as education, entertainment. But anyway, so the human body makes a ton of cholesterol daily. Okay, that's why I've got the oily skin and whatever else. Okay, which also helps to keep the skin nice and supple and youthful in appearance. So when I discovered that normal eggs have one egg has like 67%-ish of your daily recommended intake of cholesterol, people. For real. I used to eat like 3-4 eggs in a sitting. So I was 200, whatever, off the charts with that. So now what I do is I'll have one egg, and trust me, this hurts, right? Because I love my eggs. But then I discovered, and I'm not necessarily promoting their products, they don't pay me for anything. But okay, so I found this company, and they have cage-free liquid egg whites. Okay, so when I look at the cholesterol, it is 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 5 grams of protein, 25 calories. So it says here that in one large egg, okay, 185 milligrams. So I was, about right there. All right. So I'll have one egg, and then I'll pour this in here in a skillet. Okay. And I'll tell you this, for me, my health has been improving, all that stuff. But so you also do need some of that egg yolk. That's why I said I still have one. So I don't recommend going to just nothing. So I'm going to apologize if y'all see my kitchen. I'm just doing this live, so it might be a little dirty. I don't even care. All right, so over here, this is what I get down with. Now everybody's like, oh, getting down with the salt. Yeah, but see, this is pink Himalayan salt. All right, so it's got all the nutrients. It's not been bleached. It's right out of the ground. This is a ton better for you. But, and some people get a kick out of this. Okay, check it out. Yep, automatic grinder. This is what happens when you get the real big bucks. You can afford the automatic grinders. So here we got some pepper seeds, and these are mixed because they got red, white, green, and black. If you guys didn't know, so this is an automatic grinder for that. I always cook with natural oils. Okay, so your olive oils, your avocado oil, peanut oil. All right, and all right. So check it out. If y'all didn't know, I definitely do cook. So I have all the seasonings and then some. So one of the best things that I didn't know about until recently is that Morton makes a salt substitute. Now this especially goes out to my people of color. White folks are pretty much immune to salt unless you're eating too much salt. But for us people of color, we love our salt. Okay, so if you're not going to use the pink Himalayan, then I would suggest finding Morton salt substitute. I got this off of Amazon, sodium free. Let me tell you, my energy levels have been better, my blood pressure, all that stuff, fire. And actually, this is potassium chloride, okay? And it also has fumaric acid and a phosphate and a silicon dioxide, okay? So this actually helps to improve one's system. So instead of a regular salt that degrades your system, which you still need some salt, okay? So you still should have a little bit, okay? But make sure you talk to your doctor or whoever else before switching or doing anything, all right? Because, certain people. Now, let's see. There's just other ingredients. Nothing really super good with that to really share. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that goes through my mind on a daily basis. All right. So the next thing is, all right, so I got the fridge. This has a water filter in it. All right. If you're still drinking the water out of the tap with the FLOROURID in it, then yeah, that's calcifying your pituitary gland, your pineal gland rather, and yeah, not good. So I also have one of these, which is a tester. All right, I don't need to test it. I already know the sink water is really only good for washing dishes at best. So it's funny because one of my guys was talking to his Sifu, his master. Now here's this guy who's a master of Wing Chun. Okay, fire. I wouldn't. I'm pretty good at it. Wouldn't necessarily just want to go down the street and bother this guy. But to be a master, he goes, well, we're talking on Facebook. He's talking to my guy, Brian. He's like, I can't believe you guys believe in that fluoride stuff, the conspiracies and whatever else. And we're like, bro, it's real. They put it in the drinking water. So I sent him a picture of our particular city's disclaimer that they do put fluoride in the water. Now, in small amounts, it's true. It doesn't do any damage to you, okay? It does strengthen the teeth. Too much of it can make certain things like teeth, whatever else, brittle. Now, do your own research. So, but what does that do to you after 20 or 30 or 40 years of drinking it and it going into your bones? I'm not going to mention anything. I don't want YT giving me any situations, but I'm just going to say do your own research. So that's one of the things. Now, also, to have a quick early morning breakfast. I don't like to eat a heavy breakfast. I only eat about maybe 1.5 meals a day. Okay, so for me, it's a type of fasting which has been known to help the body cannibalize any, cells, we'll just say, that grow overly fast in negative ways. And so it helps keep the body in a toned position. All right. So fasting daily is a recommended thing, but as always, consult with your doctor, physician, whoever else, so you can find out what's best for you. Now, also for me, you see right here, this is Huel, Huel. I just found them also on Amazon. It's nutritionally complete food for a breakfast. You take about 2 scoops of this stuff. And in water, if you want, purified water, milk. You can use regular water if you really want to, but I'm just saying for me. But this has everything. Well, not necessarily everything, but it's like a multivitamin. So this is what I take every other day, and it's got oats, pea protein, ground flaxseed, brown rice, tapioca flour, coconut. All kinds of ingredients. Now, I did just see one ingredient on here that did surprise me, which I might even contact these people and say, yeah, you guys need to change that. So there is one thing in here that I see that I don't like, which is sucralose. Okay. So sucrose is sugar. Sucralose, you can look up for yourself. Now, according to what I read, sucralose with an A in it is a synthetic sugar, okay? But it originally was created by accident, and it was used, still is in use, for keeping bugs off of vegetables in farm fields with 17 types of healthy properties that would cause bugs to stay away from vegetables. That's all I'm going to say. Look it up. Okay? So that also brings me to my next thing. Once again, nothing against any of these people or their products. This is just my personal review and experiences. Also, although you don't have to keep this in the fridge, I like to use extra virgin olive oil. This is garlic roasted. This stuff is fire on steaks and whatever else. Otherwise, in general, I just have like a normal OJ. You know, sorry, my fridge ain't, ain't full. You know what I'm saying? You know, but 100% orange juice from concentrate and water. That's it. Okay, that's what I like to have. So, but as a kid, I used to always drink this. So I got some recently, and sorry, it's a little chilly in here. And I was like, it tastes different. Now, when you get older, I used to hear all old people, well, when you get older, you're gonna taste, your taste buds get different. So, it don't taste right to me. Okay, maybe. But everything else tastes normal. So, Hawaiian Punch. No offense to Hawaiian Punch, because I love them, love the product. But if you guys are watching, okay, let's do something about the... hold on. Well, high fructose corn syrup isn't the best for you, but it's okay. But once again, they have sucralose in it, okay? And red 40 and blue 1, okay? Just all I can say is look up what red 40 is made out of, blue 1, and especially sucralose with the A in it. Sucralose. I'm telling you, people, all this stuff is in your normal foods and in your juices. Like when my son was little, I wouldn't even let him really go. Well, I let him go by my mom's house, but she would give him these drinks from the $1 store and loaded with sucralose in there, and I was just not having it. So yeah, I was like, no, just give him some of this filtered water or whatever else. And I'm sure she still gave him a little bit of juice. Here you go, baby. I'm just going to give you some of this apple juice. Your daddy would never know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's just how grandmas be. Oh, it's my fern. These girls are so needy, man, and fickle and funny. This one, you can't water them too much. Under, over, every day a little bit. Mother plants 1 time a week. And they're happy. That's it. Not these bad girls. Anyway, guys, I think that's about it. So on a daily basis, like I said, this is what... Oh, one more last thing. If you guys... And don't laugh at my old microwave. Like I said, your boy ain't rich over here. If you guys are still using a microwave and you don't know that causes a radiation into the food and then you're consuming that radiation, microwave some water. If you have a plant, I would suggest not one of your main plants, and feed your plant some of that microwaved water. And then feed another one regular water from the tap, and then feed a third one filtered water. You tell me what you see after a couple of weeks, if even. All I'm going to say is if you're still using that, now see, if you look over here, I have a toaster oven. So for a quick meal every once in a while, yeah, I will do that bad boy. But in general, toaster oven, air fryer, that's what I got going. Got a secondary air fryer. Okay? Especially for my people of color, like you guys like fried food. All you got to do is you take your little, your oil right here, spritz it, put it in that bad boy, zoop. Fried food, just about as good. Yeah, you don't get that burst of hot oil, in your mouth, MOWF. But you're gonna live a lot better, healthier. Your headaches and stuff. Let me say this for me: headaches and all that craving and all that stuff has gone away. Okay, just my experience. I'm just here to bring you guys the truth, my perspective, my experience. So whatever you guys want to do is up to you. I mean. Let's see, I got some snacks, I think, up here. So start looking at what's all in. This is how I came across this kind of stuff. I literally took, looked at the ingredients in some of the stuff I was eating, and I Googled each one of them. Okay, this is what we nerds do. I like to know what I'm eating. I don't trust nobody. So I want to know what's in there. And then you look up on the FDA website and see if it's listed as a toxicity. There are some foods in the United States corporation that can't even be served. Other countries are blocking some of our food out there because of what's in it. So now you have to ask yourself, why are you eating it? And if you are what you eat, didn't Jesus say, your body is your temple? Well, what are you putting in your temple? In your temple. I'll talk to you guys later. It's the Badwolf. Once again, bring you some of that fire info, stuff they don't want you to know. But hey, they're not worried about what I say. You know why? Because most people ain't listening anyway. So what does it really matter? All right, guys, that's it. The Wolf's out. I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe. Peace out.